Good morning, guys. How are we all doing? Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to the new trading week. I am Dan from Trading with Dan. This is our quick Bitcoin morning update because I have to go very soon to get 8 hours of tattoos. So yeah, quick video here. So we shall go straight over to those Bitcoin 4-hour charts. So as you can see, we have fully and formally closed and are trading above this major resistance level here. So obviously stock market's been willing into the open of the cash markets. We've got every opportunity here of getting up into the higher $40,000 levels this week. Obviously not necessarily going to happen today, but yeah, probably over the course of the next of this next week. All things being well, yeah, we've got the projected target of the bull flag. I mean, and then most importantly, we are just above this major resistance level. We've obviously got this sort of interim resistance level around, we can call it 44,000. So that will be our next level, and then we can hit the next macro level. If you want to go and have a look at the Ethereum Satoshi pairing, sort of flirting with its old resistance new support level. So if Bitcoin does get going, Ethereum obviously could struggle initially and then have a nice move up. The USD pairing though, looking good. It is making its progress through the range. It has a level at 3,200, and then ultimately this major level here around 3,400 to 3,500. We get above here, then things would look particularly good for a reversal of this downtrend. So here is where a lot of the action will be. As we know, we got an okay close. We closed above this support, which is good. And going into this week, what we need to do is push on from here, maintain at least within this range before ultimately breaking to the upside. If we do, we are close anyway. If we do lose this horizontal, then yeah, we could very easily coming down to test this level again. But we do have now this new level of interest that we can draw in, where we could very easily get supported just around here. So yeah, that could be a level where well, either we can get supported there and re-establish price action above this support zone, or if we lose it, then yeah, then we'll be coming down to the next level. Oil futures easing off a tad here. The dollar index not really doing much here. The 10-year, obviously, alarm bells ringing here. 10-year does need to ease off. This is looking pretty scary, but nonetheless it's still looking pretty toppy. But I guess I am projecting my bias towards this because I just know that if we get above 2%, things are going to start to look pretty dire for all the debt out there, and I just don't think that can realistically be allowed to happen. Not really a good way of judging of where you think a market go. But also I do think there will be a step down in the inflationary pressures, so obviously that will ease off this as well. So yeah, a quick look at those stochastics then. We do know they were looking pretty good yesterday. 4-hour pretty toppy here, so we could get a bit of a drag, a bit of a pullback off the 4-hour. 10-hour, 12-hour, I've got to be looking toppy here as well, if not coming down now. When it decides to load, yeah, very toppy, potentially going to come down here. 12 hours still pointing straight upwards. Daily still got a bit of juice in there. So all these medium time, lower time frames, sorry, are kind of suggesting that Bitcoin could potentially pop up a bit higher, and then we'll have to come and test this old resistance, this new support. But the higher time frames are the ones that are kind of saying ultimately we test that old resistance as new support and continue up, with obviously the 2-day looking great here, 3-day looking good, the 5-day turned up finally, and then we are working on the weekly, which look, as we can see, is looking to cross over as well. Obviously bi-weekly and monthly, so if we then want to extrapolate the time frames out, we can say shorter time frame, we are potentially going to test down a little. Medium time frame, we are going to test up a lot, and then larger time frame, we could be looking at a lower high on the macro below obviously our $69,000 level. So but all to play for. Stocks do look like they are just undergoing that rotation and finding their footing. So obviously if that is to happen, we are to maintain, at least just maintain in this area, and then ultimately push up. Then yeah, we should have a good week. So yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Remember, this is not a financial advice. Super quick video. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I shall speak to you guys soon.